Hey everybody, it's Jason. I'm here with a Candles by Victoria haul. Victoria had a sale for scent shots. I think it was on the 4th of July, somewhere around in there. And basically her scent shots were 50 cents off, so pretty good deal. I know she's having, or well, by this point, on this video post, she will have had a flash sale of soap shots and cube melts. So hopefully you all were able to get in on that and get some good stuff. So I wasn't going to order in July, but then this sale was just a little bit too good to pass up, so I decided to grab a few things. So my free scent shot that she sent me was Golden Cadillac, and this is one of the Black Label line. And it's one of the newer ones. It came out in October of last year. And to me, Golden Cadillac smells kind of like golden syrup. It's like super, super sweet. Very, very sweet. So if you like those sickeningly sweet scents, then you would definitely like Golden Cadillac. Some people say it reminds them of like pancakes. But yeah, it's a very nice one if you like sweet scents, and it's super duper strong. I picked up a few that I've had before, but it was a long, long time ago, and I wanted to pick them up so I could talk about them on my blog. So the first one of those is Lemon Blackberry Pie. And this one, it's got lemon pound cake in it, which I'm not really a huge fan of because to me it's kind of like a cleaner lemon rather than a bakery lemon. And then it's got like a really tart blackberry note to it as well. Caribbean coconut, which just smells kind of like coconut with maybe some like mango papaya in it. So it's got a little bit something else to it, so something else that's fruity. Magnolia Blossom. I've had this one a few times, and I go back and forth on whether or not I like Magnolia. It is so freaking strong. Like, it's one that you definitely would have to like florals to really appreciate, I think, or you'd have to be from like the south where there's magnolia trees and stuff. But I mean, it definitely smells like the real thing, and it's super duper strong. Dutch Apple Crunch. This one is another one that I kind of go back and forth on. It's got like this perfumey quality to it. I think it's the apple that smells like that. So yeah, it's like a really perfumey apple, and it's got a lot of cinnamon in it as well. Like, to me, it doesn't smell like a baked apple. It smells more like what a craft store smells like that type of apple. So yeah, but it is a nice one for fall. Cinnamon Apple Berry. I think this one's a Yankee dupe. It's like super, super juicy and sweet with the apple and berry. And then it has a little bit of touch of spice in the background. So that one's really good. Boston Cream Pie, which is like a chocolate cream scent. It's heavier on that creamy note than the chocolate, though. And it does have a little bit of a crust note to it as well. Like, it doesn't really remind me of like chocolate pudding, because it does have a lot of that. I think it might be creme brulee. So yeah, super creamy chocolate scents. That one's really good. Fuzzy Navel. When I had this one the first time, I absolutely hated it. It's like peach and orange mixed together with like a fizzy note. And I just really disliked the way that it mixed. I really do like it now, though. Like, to me, I'm not getting a whole lot of the peach right now, and so that might be part of why I'm liking it, because I think that was the part I didn't like it the first time. But it smells a lot like an orange soda. It does have a little bit of the peach in the background, so I think this one's going to be really nice. Okay, Nautica for Men, which is a cologne dupe. And it smells pretty close to the real thing. It's like a very fresh, clean men's cologne. Very, very pretty. Very nice. So yeah, so if you like fresh and clean scents, I think Nautica would be a good one for you. Cherries and Chestnuts. This is another one that I absolutely hated the first time that I had it. It smelled just so bad to me in the warmer. And it's grown on me now. It reminds me of something, and I was trying to think of the other day what it reminded me of. It's something that I've eaten before, some kind of dessert. Oh, cherry cheesecake. That's what it reminds me of. Yeah, it smells like cherries and like a graham cracker crust. That's what it reminds me of. Like the chestnuts is really smelling like a baked crust note right now. So yeah, like that fake cherry, like filling type of scent. That's what it reminds me of. Oatmeal raisin cookie. This one smells pretty true to the real thing. It is kind of heavy on spice for a cookie scent. It does have a lot of cinnamon in it, but it definitely has that oatmeal note in it that some people kind of go back and forth on, but for me it's pretty good. Amazing Grace. This one, in my February order, I was going back and forth on whether or not to get this one or Angelina in a candle. I'm glad I went with Angelina. They're both like... They both smell like they're in the same kind of area to me. They're both sort of vanilla perfume scents. But this one is stronger on the perfume part of it. And like some floral notes. It's still really, really pretty. But it's definitely a lot heavier on that perfume. Whereas Angelina is a lot like creamier and soft. Peach Preserves. Okay, this one, when I first got it, again, I really disliked it. Because it just kind of smells weird on cold throw. But now that I've had and loved several Mama's Peach Cobbler candles and Cajun cornbread, I absolutely love Peach Preserves. It smells so much better warmed up than it does on cold. So if you have this one, or Cajun cornbread, or Mama's Peach Cobbler, and you're afraid to melt it because it just smells funky to you on cold, throw it in the warmer. It is a whole new experience. Absolutely love these now. So good. Okay, Eskimo Kisses. This one Deb created. I think it was Deb and Ashton. I don't remember who named it or how they came up with it, but it's Vanilla Bean Noel and Spearmint. And it's a lot heavier on the spearmint on cold throw. The Vanilla Bean Noel really comes out a lot more when it's warmed up. Super, super good. I think the original one that I had of this I gave away in a round robin, so I'm glad to have that one back again. Granny's Pie Crust. This is one that, when I got it the first time, I didn't really understand the hype, because it's just kind of a plain Jane bakery scent to me. Like, it's got a lot of vanilla in it, and some just general bakery notes. So, I wanted to give it another try. I do like it a lot better now than I did the first time. So yeah, I'm excited to smell that one. And then finally, of the ones that I've tried before, Eternal Ember. I think I've tried this one before. This one I almost never hear anyone talk about. In fact, I don't know if I've ever heard anyone talk about this one. It is really, really nice. It's kind of like a sweeter, more toned down version of Nautica for men. Because it does still have some freshness to it, but it is way, way sweeter and not near as in-your-face potent as that one is. So I'm really excited for Eternal Ember. That was kind of a surprise in this order that I like so much. Okay, and then I picked up the new ones that came out this month. First one is Spalala, which was added to the line in the spa fragrances. This one, it's really hard for me to describe. It's kind of light right now on cold throw. It's got, what is that fruit in it? It reminds me of, like when you cut into a tomato or a cucumber. I can't remember what fruit it is that smells like that to me. I think it's a note that's in Bodegas. So, and then it's got a few floral notes, but they're kind of light. It's more of that fruitiness, so that one's nice. White Peach and Silk Blossom, which also got added. This one does not smell anything like what I thought it was going to smell like. I think it's the Silk Blossom that's in it that is extremely strong and potent. I mean, it has a little bit of, like, a fruit in the background. I wouldn't call it peach. It kind of reminds me of, like, a white grapefruit type of scent. And it does have like kind of a, something about it is kind of soothing to me. And because it is kind of clean and refreshing, but it does not smell like what I thought it was going to be, which was kind of like a fruity scent. It's more of a floral, fresh type of scent. Pink Sugar Cookie. This one, I can barely get any pink sugar out of it at all right now. It mostly just smells like the sugar cookie. Like the pink sugar is barely there in the background. So I'm hoping when it melts more that pink sugar comes out, because I do really like that combo. But right now, like I said, it's almost all sugar cookies. This one wasn't actually one that was new this month. I think it was new last month, but I missed it. Pumpkin White Chocolate. I love Victoria's pumpkin scents. And this one's really nice. It does smell a little bit like pumpkin chocolate, but it's slightly different because of the white chocolate's a lot creamier to me than regular chocolate is. So yeah, so that one's really nice and good for fall. I'm excited. Mexican chocolate. I don't know what I was expecting with this one, but it is not this. This one smells crazy. It definitely has chocolate in it, but the strongest note in it is chili powder. Like, it smells like if you stuck your head into a bag of taco seasoning. I've had this now for 1 or 2 days. More and more of the chocolate's coming out now, and it's sweetening up a lot. But, like, when I first got it, I was like, oh my gosh, this just smells like chili powder. So yeah, so I'm super excited for this one because I really like the combo of the chili powder and the chocolate, and I think it's going to be awesome in the warmer. And then finally, there was a customer creation added of Night at the Movies, which I think is a combo of buttered popcorn and fudge brownie. I'm pretty sure. Get a lot of buttered popcorn out of it. More and more fudge brownie comes out as it's curing. Chocolate scents, to me, do take a lot longer to cure than some of the other scents. So this is one I'm definitely going to set aside and melt it, maybe closer to fall. But I do really like the combo that I'm smelling right now, and I cannot wait for the fudge brownie to come out more. I think that one's going to be awesome. And then finally, I got some older scents that were just new to me and I wanted to try. So I'll start off here with Afternoon Breeze. This one has rain in it. And as I've said on here multiple times, I'm not really a fan of Victoria's rain scent. It's very, very earthy to me, and it does not smell like what it smells like here when it rains. So yeah, it's got that, and that's really the dominant note that I'm getting out of it. It's got something else, but I'm not sure what. So yeah, pretty much all I smell is that rain scent in it right now. Hawaiian Hula Muffin. This one's like a pineapple bakery scent. And it's not my favorite of the pineapple bakeries. I would say that probably Pineapple Upside Down Cake is my favorite. $1 Million Baby's up there too, but this one's okay. It's not super duper strong right now, so I think that might be part of it. But yeah, it's pretty good. Apple Cherry. This one's nice. The cherry is a little bit medicinal. And the apple that's in there is a Mac apple. They do mix really well together, though, so I'm excited for that one. Applejack and Orange Peel. I've had Applejack and Peel, and I really did not like it. This one smells like Applejack and Peel with more orange. And something about this one, I don't know what the Applejack part of it is, but it doesn't smell like apple to me. Like, maybe it smells like dried apples. That may be what it is. Because it's just, it doesn't smell like a fresh apple. It's got like a lot of, I guess, apple peel to it. So I'm not a huge fan of that. It doesn't really have any spice in it, I wouldn't say. It smells kind of like dried apples and oranges. So, yeah. Ooh. Apples and oranges. So I thought these two might smell kind of similar. They could not be more different. This one's got that Mac apple in it again. And then a really sweet, juicy orange. So this, I definitely prefer apples and oranges over Applejack and orange peel. Because it smells more like a fresh apple as opposed to like a dried apple. So that one's really awesome. Great for fall. Okay. Black cherry. Now, I've had wild cherry before, and wild cherry smells like cherry cough syrup, straight up. So I was really afraid to try black cherry because I thought it might smell kind of similar. They're polar opposites in the cherry spectrum. This one smells like cherry soda. It smells really, really good. It does not have that medicinal quality to it. It's just like a sweet cherry. I wouldn't say I get really a fizzy note out of it, but it's just like a really sweet, nice cherry, or maybe like a cherry lollipop or something. It's very, very good. So I was excited for black cherry. Let's see here. Nutella. I've had this on my list for a while. I don't know why I didn't get it yet. Because it's like chocolate and hazelnuts. So it kind of reminds me a little bit of like some of the coffee scents that Victoria has, because a lot of them have hazelnut in them. But I really, really like the chocolate note that's in it. So yeah, so I'm really excited for that one. Let's see here. Oh, we'll do Tangerine Mimosa. So, I don't know what I was expecting this one to smell like. It smells like fizzy pop to me. There's a little bit, I guess, maybe added citrus to it that fizzy pop doesn't necessarily have. And I'm not really a fan of fizzy pop because it's so effervescent. It reminds me of like Alka-Seltzer, to be honest. So this one's a little bit sweeter than fizzy pop is, but it still smells a lot like fizzy pop. Grape Soda. This one's kind of the opposite. It might have a touch of fizziness to it, but it's definitely stronger in the grape. It smells like a grape popsicle. So it doesn't really smell medicinal. I've had Gone Grape, which smells like medicinal grape, like Dimetapp. This one's a lot sweeter. It's more like a candied grape. So yeah, so definitely prefer Grape Soda over Gone Grape. That one's really good. Blackberry Sage. This is one that I heard talked about a lot a while ago. I haven't heard it so much anymore. This one is so different from Victoria's other blackberry scents. Like, it's a lot more tart than her blackberry normally is, I think. I'm not really getting much sage out of it, I would say. There's something in there that's kind of kicking it away from being really super fruity and kind of towards earthy. But it doesn't scream like Thanksgiving to me by any stretch. But yeah, it's interesting. I'm excited to melt this one because it has gotten a lot of love. Okay. Butter Brickle. So I think it was Sabrina that was talking about how CBV has like signature type of scents. This isn't official or anything, but like a lot of her scents are really super buttery. This one would definitely be included in those signature scents because it smells like sweet cream and butter. What it really reminds me of is whenever you're making like chocolate chip cookies or something and you cream together butter and sugar, that's this. It's super sweet, super buttery. I think it was Brooke that said this works really well to mix with bakery scents because it's like taking a dollop of butter and sticking it on something bakery. So as in real life where butter makes things better, this makes a lot of the bakery scents better. Throwing it out there. And then we have Citronella. So this one smells like what it's supposed to. I don't think it's something that you necessarily want to burn in your house unless you had an extreme mosquito problem, but I think it would be really good for burning outside. Victoria has those barrel candles that are like the pink, green, and purple, I think. Citronella would be a really good scent for those because they look super cute out on like a patio or something. So yeah, I mean, it smells like straight up mosquito repellent, but so like I said, not really one for the house, but really good for summer and driving off those mosquitoes. And then finally, we have Cashmere Forest. And this one's really interesting, and it's, again, not what I thought it was going to smell like. I've had cashmere, and it's really pretty feminine type of scent. I don't know if this one has cashmere in it. It might. It's got something feminine about it. But then it's got like a lot of earthiness from the forest part of it. Like, it kind of reminds me of maybe what like a feminine version of Jacob Black would smell like. It's really, really interesting. But I like it. I'm really intrigued by this scent. Like, it's like the more and more I smell it, the more and more I really like it. So I'm excited about Cashmere Forest. And again, it's one that I almost never hear anyone talk about. So definitely excited for that one. So yeah. So sorry for the long video, but that was my Candles by Victoria haul from the July 4th sale. So as always, if you have any questions, let me know. And I'll see y'all soon. Bye.